Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name is Deanna. Today I'm coming to you with some Elf on a Shelf little projects. I want to get them all done before I hit Christmas season. So we're going to start with a little snowman outfit. Now this is Brooklyn Elf, and so she isn't, of course, the little girl snowman or snow person, whatever you want to call snowman. Outfit. So, and it's just got elastic on the back, very easy to make. So we have our little boy elf here, and his name is Howard, so he's going to get the boy outfit. So I started out with a snowman pattern. It is 9 inches high, and I used a 6 1/4 inch circle, a 4-inch circle, and a 3-inch circle, and I just lined them up and made a pattern out of it so that I had the 3 stacked snowman. I then took this pattern and I pinned it to my fabric or to my felt and cut it out. So that's how simple that is. We are going to take a 1 3/4 inch circle. Seemed to fit their face pretty good to pick out, so I'm going to line my felt up to his face, get a good idea of right where I want it. So that's where his nose is, right there. So about in the center there. So I'm going to place that like that, and then I'm going to bring it down here, and with a pencil, because it's felt, it pencils right on it pretty good. So I'm just going to make my circle on there. And then we have that. Then I take just a small pair of scissors and punch through the felt, and it just makes it easier to like create an X and cut it out that way. So we'll just trim away the face. These are very quick and easy projects. So if you're looking for inexpensive, now this is not wool felt. It's just felt from Hobby Lobby, so it's not the heavy stuff. It's heavy enough. I mean, you don't need it like they're going to wear it every day, right? So let me just cut that circle out like that, and there we go. If you're worried about the pencil marks, you can either try to erase them or just flip it over. So then we need to get this lined up on this little face. I then made just a hat shape, a snowman hat shape, out of another piece of, this is heavyweight cardstock, but whatever you want, you could use cereal box or whatever, and cut out a little black top hat. This is going to go right on the side there like that. Make sure my glue is heated up, and it is. So I'm just going to use hot glue, and I'm going to run band of that right along the bottom there, and we're going to attach that at an angle like so, just like that, so that he has a little top hat on. Now we need the scarf, so I'm going to take my other felt. This is teal. I decided to go with teal, and then this is the full edge of this. I believe these run 8.5 by 11, just like your standard cardstock. Let me see here. Actually, they're 12 inches long by 8 3/4, it looks like. So I'm just going to eyeball it and cut a piece about a 1/2 inch wide all the way down. There we go. And then that's going to get wrapped around this here. And we'll cut another piece for the little tie. I did decide to do the tie separate. It just makes it a little easier. So that will wrap around like that. Let's cut another piece. Let me see here. This should be long enough. So I'm going to cut another piece about 1/2 inch. And I will measure this to let you know how long this was. Whoops. Hold it up so it doesn't make so much noise. There we go. This piece is about 9 inches. So I'm going to turn this into a bow. So I'm just going to go like that. So, and we're going to put it inside of this one. Or, yeah, put this one inside of that one, I should say, right? And then just tie it like that. So it looks like a tied scarf. And it's about, what have we got there? About 2.5 inches from my end there. So I have enough to wrap around. We can slide it as we need to. Get this out of my way. Do a test fit here. And I'm going to keep this below the chin line there. So like that. Perfect. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I'm going to add a little glue to this here just to hold it on there. You can use fabric glue if you'd like. I will be using some of that. And I'm going to kind of round it down around that chin area there. I will be using fabric tack to put on some of the decorative pieces because hot glue in the ones I'm using doesn't usually work too good. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this along the back. And we're going to have extra. We'll trim that off. I'd rather have a little extra than to, whoops, sorry, struggle with not having enough. So, got too much stuff in my way here. There we go. So let's bring this around here and see what we got. Right in there. Okay. A little bead of glue. There we go. It's the back. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Now these are a bit long, so I'm going to maybe cut them down just a little bit and then we'll fringe them. So maybe about like that. Taking about 1 inch off. If you want to leave them longer, you can. It's not going to hurt anything. And then I'm just going to cut little fringe slices in with my small scissors. So as you can see, this is a very easy project. Now I have some, I believe it's 1/4 inch elastic. And we'll be using that to kind of hold it on the back. I have these from a collection kit that I got a long time ago, so I just threw them in my stash and we'll just add this to his hat. So this is like sequins, but it's a holly and berries. So happened to find that. I thought that's perfect for his little hat. So I'm going to use my fabric tack and just put some of that on there like that. And we'll add this to his hat here. Like that. And then just some sequins. 3 of those maybe. And this seemed to hold the stuff that I attached to her very well. Now she had a bow, and I'll show you how I cut the bow. Whoops. It's very tacky, right? It stuck right to me. There we go. I'll put this on there. And I'll show you how I did the bow before I leave here. I'm going to piece of paper towel and get some of that glue off of there. Some of the glue, not take the sequins. Okay, there we go. Oh, it took some of the color. That's all right. That's okay. So he's got his hat. Let's just do a little look here to see how he's looking. He's looking good. Now it's not going to be stiff. If you want to put a piece of cardboard or something behind there, but he's going to be sitting up like this, so I don't think it's really going to matter. So he has his scarf. Let's put his little, these are just little puff balls, seasonal puff balls from Hobby Lobby. And we're going to just add those with some hot glue. I had them in gold too, but I just thought the silver would be just better. Both silver. There we go. So now we can grab our elastic. And let me find the end here. It's kind of all knotted up. There we go. All right. I think I will put well, we can do that after I get the elastic on. I was going to say we'll put a little snowflake or something on there too. So I'm going to line that up right under his chin. We're going to flip this over. And like with her, I'm going to put one like at the neck area. And I found it easy just to kind of have it going facing with like a hook out. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. And then have it right in this area here. Give that a few seconds to adhere. And I don't have it really tight because I do want this removable. So I'm getting an idea of how big I want it there. So we'll trim this off there like that. Like I said, I don't want it real tight. I want it to be able to come off. So there we go. Put there. And this right in there. So we got it there and there. See, it's nice and loose. It's not real tight. And then we're going to come along and do another one for his head. So let's go ahead and do another little dab of hot glue here. And come in and attach it right in here. Just like that. Again, not tight. And it just helps it to keep it from tipping down off of his head. So we'll, oops, cut that plenty long. There we go, just like that. Oh my goodness sakes. All kinds of noise. We've got too much sitting right in this main area here. Put that there like that. Good. I then had one like just under her arms there. So we'll do one like this. See here. So in all I used 4 pieces. I put wires in his arms years ago. Arms and legs. So, and she does not have that. I should put it higher. If I get up there. Maybe I should put a little higher. I should have probably went up just a little bit higher, but that's okay. I think it's going to do its job. And then we'll slice that. Just like so. And then one right around the rump area, right in this area here. Okay. Lots of strings. We'll make sure those are all taken care of before the season starts there. Let's get you here. Like so. Okay. Oh, I made that too long. Let me shorten that. That is too long. There we go. If it's too long and you just have glue at the end, then it's going to stretch. It's going to just be too loose. Okay. Takes care of that. So then he is all lined up there like that. Perfect. And it stays on him pretty good. Go. I have some more little sequins, and this one is from this bottle here. It was It's called Snowflakes. I paid $1 for it. I want to say Michael's, maybe. So just a little silver snowflake. And I'm going to put that on his scarf, I think, right like that. A little bit of fabric tack, if I can get it to come out. There we go. And we'll put that on his scarf there. Then I also have these are from Michael's, the little snowflakes. So I think let's do let's do a white one. So, and then we'll just put another little dab of, there we go, fabric tack there. And then place this little snowflake on there, just as another little decoration. And then that is done. So we have both of them ready. So I'll show you how I did her bow. So I just need a scrap piece here. We'll use this. This will work fine. Oh, nope, that won't work fine. It's not big enough. Here, I'll cut it from this. So I just came in and I had a piece of felt. Okay. However big you want. Then I folded it in half, like so. And then I started at the fold edge and came out almost like a butterfly wing shape, in a little bit, and then out again, and then back in to the center, or maybe a heart shape, kind of. And then that's how I got her bow. And then I cut another just a skinny strip, and placed it in the center. So that is how I did her bow, just like that. Okay, so that is the snowman outfits. There we go, 2 done. I then want to create a sweat. So I swing. So I've got one here already created. This one is in red. This twine was, I think it was from the same collection kit that had the sequins. So it's just a little bit heavier than Baker's twine, but you could use Baker's twine. I'm just trying to use my stash up. So this is perfect length. So these were, let me give you the length on this. It is 32 inches long. So 32 inches long, which is plenty long. I then have a piece of scrap chipboard that was 2 3/8 inches high by 2 7/8 inches high. And then green 65-pound weight cardstock that is 3 inches high by 3 1/2. And we're just going to wrap this around here. So get my glue. This is my art glitter glue here. Just going to wrap it like we would an album. You can leave it too. I mean, it is just a swing, but try to make things look nice, and then she's not suspicious, you know. Keep her from getting suspicious. Oops, you know what I did? Did the wrong side. Okay, let me get another piece. One piece of green. One piece of green here. Okay, got a new piece. Let's try again. Let's try again. All right. So again, 3 inches high by 3 1/2 wide to cover a 2 3/8 high by 2 7/8. You can make it a little bigger if you want a little bit more space to fold over, but I was using scrap pieces of paper, so start out with my smallest ones first and use those up. And then we're just going to fold over the edges and press. Get those kind of broken in a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to get around here. Weather's cold, but it is Michigan in February, so that's not uncommon. We're just going to cut these corners that we just folded over. I'm not going to go all the way to that corner, but pretty close. Just kind of like a miter. Okay. I'm going to check my edges and make sure they're not going to hang over. Okay. But no, it's been nice. So, like I said before, I want to get all of my Christmas stuff caught up and done and out of the way so that at Christmas time, I can just relax and craft whatever I want. And I don't have to do any of these things. I do them because I like to do them. So it's not like it's awful. I don't want you to think that, oh, it's just that I don't have to do it. I choose to do these things for her and her class. At least for a couple more years yet. I did it for my grandsons and they always enjoyed it. So my granddaughter. I don't want her to miss out on stuff just because she's 8 years younger, you know. But, so we just do that like that. And then we're going to take a piece that's 2 1/8 inch high by 2 5/8 wide, and we're going to add that to the top there. And I'm going to make sure I have my measurements on the down there this time. Here we go. Just like that. Just enough to cover that. Okay, there we go. We're then going to come in with the ruler, and I came in 3/8 of an inch, and then at 1 1/8 inch, I made a little mark with my awl. So 1 and then 1, 2, 3/8 right there. So the one just before the 1/2 inch, I'm going to make a poke hole. Oh, nope, that's not right. What did I do? Okay. Goofed up. Oh, I went 3/8, 1 1/8. One right after. Right after. There we go. Right after the 1. Not paying attention. I got a lot going on today. So I wanted to quick come on and get this done. Right. The 1/8 inch is 1 right after that. And then we're going to poke all the way through. That's not going to hurt anything. Make sure you don't have your hand in the way when you're using an awl. Okay. Okay. Let's give it a good size hole. And then I'm going to take a thin piece of wire and I'm going to run it through from the bottom up. I'm going to grab my twine and bend this over like a needle and then pull it back through that hole. If you have a needle that will fit through there and that you can get your twine in, that's fine. There we go. And I'm going to undo it. And I'm going to come up the other one. Like so. Grab my other side of my twine here. Bend over the needle. Or bend over the wire. Okay. Run it all back through the hole. There we go. Open it and set that aside. I'm going to flip it over and tie it in a few knots here. Put my pin in my glue before that dries up completely. So I did about 3 good sized knots towards the bottom there. If it hangs down a little bit, it's not going to hurt it. There we go. Just so it doesn't pull out. You always see those great big knots. So, you know, you see the swings and they got those great big knots at the bottom. There we go. So these are fairly easy to make. We're not done yet. We're going to do a little decorating on them. Do a little decorating. These two projects go together fairly quickly. If you ever have any questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And I usually try to get back to my comments within a day or two. Sometimes I don't get notified, and it might take a little bit longer, but I do try to check often. So there we go. We got the swings done. Now we're going to take some more of those pom-poms from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to do red and green. A handful amount here, not the big ones. Don't want the really big ones. Just the small ones. Here we go. So let's start with those. And then I'm just going to hot glue them right around the whole edge there. So let me see here. So I'm just going to kind of make a edge of hot glue. I'm going to leave the front side with not very many on there because they got to have room for their legs, right? So let me press these down in there. So do along the back. So nice and easy project, fun to create, and she'll get a kick out of it. And I'll probably maybe hang them in the Christmas tree, or I'm not sure where I'm going to hang them yet, but we will figure it out someplace cute. She's got to come in the mornings and find them. It's the first thing she always does. Where's my elves? So, well, she still enjoys it. We'll just keep doing it. So. Okay. There we go. I might put one on each side here. Just like that. Perfect. There. We have our little swing. Just like that. And then make sure that they're weighted in there perfectly. Okay. So nice and simple. Let's go ahead and cover the red one. And then we'll be done for the day. So another bead of glue. So nice. I hope you give it a try. I keep her Elf on the Shelf real simple and fun for her. They're not too mischievous. They don't get in a lot of trouble. They might leave a little flower or something on the counter, or but our elves have good, clean fun. I think one time they painted a mustache on my daughter. That was probably about the naughtiest thing they did. But there we go. There's one red one there and a green one there. Perfect. All right. That is it. We have 2 swings and 2 snowmen. So thank you for joining in. I hope this might help you with your projects for your Elf on the Shelf if you do that for your children or grandchildren. As always, thank you so much for following along and being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down in the right-hand corner. And the bell pops up. You can choose to be notified each time I put up a new tutorial. And I am going to work hard this year to make sure I get up plenty of feed for you guys, tutorials and stuff like that. So as always, I wish you and your family many, many blessings. I love you all. Till later. See ya. Bye.